Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Khalif, Fat Guy Skinny Wallet. This is like the third time I'm trying to record this video. My car keeps overheating and the beeping is so loud that I can't get in a good recording. But anyway, I'm home now, so I can just record it now, shut the car off. So as you can see, I'm still having these car problems for people who are wondering. But here we go. Alright guys, so what I really want to talk about is what happened last night. It's Friday right now, I think it's July 19th. I recorded a video this Tuesday which talked about me having a new start, me getting a new start, and feeling as though things can improve. I've been having these little mini binge episodes for a while where 1 or 2 meals would be something really bad, where I'm eating 3 or 4 meals worth within 1 or 2 meals, or I'm stretching things out where a day or two I just, will eat way more than I should, or eat things I should. Just been going through bad times, and haven't been able to work out as much. And when I do work out, I don't have as much energy to go as I have been doing. It's been going on since like the end of February, and we know it's because of the low testosterone and I'm not getting sleep and those things. So anyway, taking the testosterone now, as I talked about in that video. But last night, after saying, I'm going to have a fresh start, and all this week, if you will follow me on Instagram, you'll know my lunch every day has been exactly the same. I talked about it in the previous video, but my wife measured out equal portions of brown rice, mixed vegetables, and chicken for me every day. I had that for lunch. Dinner, I struggled, but I pushed through, and every dinner was healthy until Thursday. For some reason, Thursday, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can't explain it to you. It was like I wasn't even in my mind. And that's the thing that bothers me more than anything, is that I had no control. I don't mind eating pizza, or somebody wants to get burgers, I'm not the one to say that anything like that is just going to completely damage you. I think if it makes up the larger part of your diet, then yeah, you're going to have problems. But if it makes up a very small part of your diet, you work it into your calories, you work it into your macros, you should be fine. However, that didn't happen last night. I completely lost control. And that's where the issue is for me. It's not, what you eat. It's whether you're in control of what you're doing. If you make a choice to have ice cream, that's fine. But if I go because I'm depressed or upset or stressed and buy ice cream and eat it, I'm no longer in control. I'm letting the stress dictate what I eat, rather than me making a logical, intelligent decision. I'm letting the stress control me. Yeah, I don't eat from stress. I don't eat because of emotions. You know why I eat? I eat because I love the taste of food. And in my mind yesterday, I got the taste for 2 different things and said, wow, I could go for some flatbread, thin crust CC's pizza with extra cheese and ground beef. I could really go for that. Then I said, you know what? Man, I really have a taste for some nachos from Moe's, though. Now, I have food at home. I didn't need either one. So I said, you know what? I got a taste for both. Why settle? Why make the choice? I don't like making choices. Let me just get both. I got both. I got a pizza, a flat, whatever it is, thin crust pizza, extra cheese, ground beef. And then I say, okay, let me get these nachos, and ate a whole thing of nachos. And the nachos could almost fill you up by just, they're a good size, so it's not like I'm talking about some little chump change side dish. I'm talking about a lot of nachos. You've seen the pictures sometimes of them. I didn't even think to take pictures. I didn't even think to say, well, obviously I can't have both. Let me go into my Loser app and see if I could have one of these things, or find a way to do something, or find some way at home to recreate the taste. Like when my wife made the homemade taco fixins last week with just ground beef and beans and some spices, and that was great. I could have done something like that, but I didn't. I said, let me go get a pizza. And my wife and I usually split. They have the medium thin crust that my wife and I split, and are fine with eating that. And usually my wife and I split it, and she saves some. She can't even eat half. She eats like a quarter. So I ate that full thing, and I also had the full thing of nachos. And this was before this was early in the evening. This is before any stress with Renew or anything like that. Like I said, I just wanted the taste of both of those things. I completely lost control. I didn't think about my goals. I didn't even rationalize it like, oh, I'll work it off tomorrow. It wasn't anything like that. It was just, I want to taste nachos. I want to taste pizza. Bam. Next thing I know, everything has been consumed and stuff is gone. I told my wife about it, so she wasn't home when this happened, but I did tell her about it today. You know, she was supportive and everything, but I just felt I needed to come out and tell you guys because it happens a lot where I almost lose control, and there's usually something there that just stops me. But lately, over the last 4 or 5 months, I've had these thoughts and cravings pretty much daily. If I would have just let myself go, I would like I said, I would eat like this every day, but I would be eating terribly, daily. You know, I thank God that most of the things that I used to crave, I don't anymore. I don't like any fast food except Moe's or Wendy's. That's it. You know, some people consider pizza fast food, some people don't. If you do, then add that to the list. But that's the only thing that I actually will sit and say, well, I actually want this. And it's very rare for me to act on a craving for Wendy's. So it's really, you're just talking about Moe's and good pizza. And that's it. And as you see from the videos, the food videos, I give in. And sometimes it's not just giving in. Sometimes I go and say, you know what? I have 1,400 calories left, and this thing for Moe's is 800 calories. And it fits in my macros, so I'm going to have that as one of my meals today. I'll just make sure that I don't eat heavy any other part to balance it out. But that's not what happened. I'm talking about completely losing control where my mind doesn't think, I don't think through anything. There is no logical thought process that I can point to and say, you know what, I made a mistake because I justified it because I worked out. That's not what happened. Or I said, well, I didn't say anything. It was a blur. It was like I have a taste for these two things, and the next thing I know, they were gone. And I remember getting upset with myself because I got full about halfway through the pizza. I ate the nachos first. Got full, like really felt full like halfway through the pizza. And I was like, you know what? Man, I wish I had a little more room. See, in the old days, I think my stomach has really shrunk a lot. Where actually the nachos should have been more than enough for me. But I've noticed that if I've ever tried to eat since losing weight, if I ever try to eat the way I used to, I can't come close to it. So, you know, this wasn't about needing to be full physically. I was already full. And I was upset that, man, why don't I have the same physical capacity to eat as I did before? And I just said, you know what? I'll just sip a little bit of water, try to work this through, and I just kept eating. And I just slowed down. So I ate it very quickly. I was watching a couple videos, and then I was just eating, eating it slowly after I got real full. And I was upset that I got full so fast that I couldn't just keep eating. Now, I mean, just consider that. You know, that's horrible. So I just needed to come out and tell you guys, I mean, I lost control. I completely lost control and didn't even think. And that's, like I said, that frustrates me. It's not what I ate. I don't care if somebody eats pizza and you can eat anything and lose weight from it as long as you're balancing things correctly. But I didn't, and I gave no thought to it. I just gave in to that impulse to say I wanted to taste this food. So I'm hoping to do better next time I get these impulses like this. You know, I remember having a craving for Wendy's at one point, and I actually made a video about it beforehand to hold myself accountable. You know, maybe I need to do things like that. You may see more videos of me just saying, hey, I have a craving, and I'm making this video for myself just to make sure I don't do it. I don't know. But anyway, guys, if you made it this far, you know, I really appreciate that, because I'm just kind of talking. I didn't have any plan for this video at all. You know, I wasn't even going to make a video, not because I was hiding it. It just, I didn't even think to do it. And someone suggested that I make this video. And then right before I left work, I saw Rob's video, the second video that he's doing talking about his 10 or 11 day binge. And, you know, I just said I really need to put that out there and let people know this is what I struggle with daily. So when you see the other videos of me sprinting or me lifting heavy weights or, you know, doing that stuff, or even all the healthy foods that I try to make and incorporating things that I never even heard of 2 years ago into my diet, just remember that there's this side of my journey as well where I struggle so much, and sometimes I do fail and sometimes I give in. You know, I mean, you can't even always tell from the food videos when I take the pictures. If you saw a pizza in one slide and saw moles in the other slide and nachos, no one would think, wow, he had that within a half hour of each other. You would think, okay, maybe he ate some pizza for lunch and this stuff for dinner, or you know what, maybe there's 2 separate days and they're overlapping. You wouldn't think he had this within 30 minutes of each other. So just want to be honest and let you guys know what I deal with and struggle with. And that's it. See you guys next time.